Good morning. Welcome to the Lasham Daily Briefing for Saturday, the 14th of March, 2026. So we're starting here with the synoptic. Let's just go back to lunchtime yesterday. Here's the low pressure up near Iceland. The fronts that came through yesterday, bringing a little bit of a squall early afternoon. If we run that on through 6 o'clock, midnight, and through to 6 o'clock this morning, that was the situation then. And if we now have a look at lunchtime today, you can see we've kind of got this ridge. It's not really defined as a ridge, but it's a bit of a ridge of high pressure, I think. I can certainly look at it as that. And that's going to give us some slack winds and I think some good convection. And I think we're going to end up with quite a good day's flying today. SATPIC shows clear skies, northwesterly airflow. It's starting to look quite good already, isn't it? If we look at the rain radar, any rain that's in the area is heading off to the sort of southeast and cleared through the area. And if we look at the rain forecast and run that through, there's nothing coming our way until certainly after 4 o'clock, when there's a few showers start to develop up the Severn Valley and out towards the east in sort of Kent and Suffolk. Odium is a weekend. There's no TAF valid, but their actual is 2606 knots, greater than 10k visibility, no clouds, temperature 2, dew point 1, pressure 1003. I've gone upwind to Bryce Norton, and they do have a TAF, which is showing 300 degrees, 5 knots, greater than 10k vis, scattered at 3,000 feet. Quite a simple, straightforward forecast there. Winds to the north of us, the 1,000-foot wind, 310 degrees, 10 knots, as is the 2,000 and the 5,000-foot winds. To the south of us, we've got 320 degrees, 5 knots at 1,000 feet, 310 degrees, 5 knots at 2,000, and 320 degrees, 10 knots at 5,000. Windy is showing surface winds here about 6 knots northwesterly at 9 o'clock in the morning, and by 4 o'clock in the afternoon, it's a 4-knot westerly. The local Met Office forecasts are showing from about 10 o'clock northwesterly throughout the day, going back to sort of west-northwesterly by about 5 o'clock and westerly by 6 o'clock. But it's light winds, it's 6 knots pretty much all day long. Temperature-wise, we're getting up to about 10 centigrade in the middle of the afternoon, just after max heating, and we should have a fair weather cumulus all day long, according to this. Looks good. First really good day of the year, I think. GFS are forecasting temperatures of about 8 to 9 centigrade at lunchtime today, with the dew point down about 1 degree centigrade, so a reasonable split there. Right now, at this moment in time, we have temperature just on zero, the dew point about minus 1.5. And looking at the camera, clear blue skies. It's looking good. SkySight, I think for the first time this year, we've actually got a reasonably good forecast from SkySight. They're suggesting that there's going to be good soaring, certainly up to about 3,500, 4,000 feet above sea level, with climbs around maybe 2.5 to 3 knots at best. This is the potential flight distance from SkySight, and certainly if you're going to go north or west, you're looking at possible 300 today, but that's up to you to prove. Looking at top meteo, this is 10 o'clock in the morning. I'm just going to go back 1 hour and see it's absolutely flat cam, and then by 10 o'clock it's starting to pop. and we're looking at about 2,500 feet above sea level there in the Lasham area. It's certainly enough to get you guys airborne and stay airborne. And if we run that on 11 o'clock, we're looking at about almost 4,000 feet there above sea level, about 3.5 above sight. And that just gets better throughout the day, according to Top Meteor. And we're looking at possibly 5,500 feet above sea level in some areas by about 3 o'clock, well, certainly 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock in the afternoon. No times. There's nothing in the Lasham area to affect, but of course you'll be off cross country today, so I'll suggest you do your own research. There's certainly a huge number of things going on up near Fairford and Bryce Norton, so make sure you stay clear of those areas. Let's move on then to the local airfield briefing, and we'll start with a little advert. The Autumn Wave Camp bookings are now open. Details from the office, book via the office. Any questions, come and ask myself, Evan or Barry. We did a fair bit in 2025 with some diamond heights and gold heights achieved, and it's an excellent expedition. So glider bookings today, there's 2 K21s on book flying, 1 K21, 1 K13 on the youth group, K13 on the casual list. There is 8 students and a couple of instructors got their name down there. So that could be a bit of a sort of busy aircraft today. And of course, there's K13 on trial lessons. Any spare 2-seaters, obviously make use of those. There is single-seat availability, and there is the simulator, of course, if anybody wants to go in there today. But with the weather being so good, I think we'll all be outside. 2XL, there's nothing to report today. So the general situation is that there's a ridge of high pressure with a northwesterly flow, good soaring up to about 5,000 feet is possible. In places we'll be on runway 27, but I'm afraid it's winter ops today. The grass is waterlogged and it's not really usable. So we're going to have to be careful how we actually operate today. The cables will be on the north side on the boom because of the northwesterly airflow. And please be ready when the cable or tug arrives, and do not land or taxi aircraft on the disused runway shown in red. So a little bit of a non-standard setup today. If there's a grid, and I'm assuming there will be, I'm asking you to park down the back, okay, on the north side, okay, as tight to the grass as you can, okay, because we may have to land gliders on the south side of the runway. So I don't want anything parked south of the centre line down the whole runway. Everything's going to be parked on the north side, and that's where the grid's going to be. When it comes to trigger temperatures and it becoming soarable, we're going to clear the club operation, okay, off the runway, launch the grid, and then move back on and continue with the club operation. It is a compromise, I understand, but bear with us and we'll try and get everybody flying today. Self-launchers, if you could park down the sort of threshold of 2-3, and when you're ready, and once we've got the cables cleared, you can then taxi forward onto the runway and depart under sort of control of the launch point controller on the radio. So that's it from me today. It's a non-standard operation. Keep your wits about you, keep your eyes open, okay, pay attention, and keep it safe. That's it from me. Have a great day's flying, have lots of fun, and yeah, please keep it safe.